Yeah. However you're seeing this, just click away right now. Bye-bye.
My inner fanboy is like it's in a shell and it just came out. It's like a freaking hurricane went by, you know? I feel morphed, if you will. Okay, we saw Power.
I didn't have the worst time, and you're making me, rethink that.
We saw Power Rangers, guys.
Yes.
And
Saban's
Power Ranger. You know what? Good for him. He has the rights back.
Yeah.
You know who it used to belong to?
Some Asian thing.
Disney.
Really?
Really.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Fun fact. Take that to the bank, ladies.
Surprised they didn't do anything with that.
Okay. Likes and dislikes.
This is a really difficult film
to
tackle.
Yeah.
I can't really go with likes and dislikes, really. Let me put it this way. If you think this film is for you, then it's for you. If you don't, it probably isn't. That's the best way I can probably put it.
That's a great way to put it, Peter.
Okay. It was for you.
It definitely was for me. I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and I watched Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I watched those two eras.
I just watched the original when I was a kid.
I think pushing through to the end of Dino Thunder was like it was kind of becoming beyond my time, so I kind of like stopped watching it. Mm-hmm. But still, I thought, number one, if you clicked on this and you're expecting no spoilers, fuck you. Okay. Anyway,
fuck you, 8-year-old kid.
Who needs him?
This is only a film for you.
Exactly. It said, "Here, Kyle, we made you a movie." I'm like, "Oh, it's for me." I think number one, I was actually surprised because the actors in the movie who actually play the Power Rangers could have either gone two ways. Shitty Disney Channel freeform acting, or we could have gotten...
Oh my god, yeah, that could have been terrible.
We could have actually gotten some solid acting from the movie. Mm-hmm. And we did get solid acting from the movie. It felt very...
Well, I don't know if it was like solid acting, but the actors themselves were solid. Like, I like, it's... You know how, like, when you have a really great actor, mm-hmm. but they're just giving nothing, but they're so great, even their nothing is pretty good?
Yeah.
That feels like that. Like, I'm not saying they're great actors, but, like, they hit that range where it's, like, for a really great actor, it would be their, like, low day, but it still would be solid. So, I think it's solid acting, I think.
So, bottom line is that it was solid acting?
Yes. And it could have been terrible. I really thought it was going to be terrible.
Bill Hader as a Alpha 5.
I don't care.
You don't care?
It was Alpha 5.
Okay, Billy...
Did anyone ever give a shit about that fucking robot?
Bryan Cranston as Zordon.
Bryan Cranston, he's one of those actors where even if he gives almost nothing, it's still great.
Yeah, okay.
So, it's hard to tell if he brought his A game or not.
The only acting I was disappointed in was, it's probably because I'm so used to, like, the over-the-topness of Rita Repulsa. The whole, but it was like, no, it was more like, "Oh, the Power Rangers, what are you doing?"
Well, see, I think that's probably the issue with me, is that, if I had to have an issue, it's that the multiple tones just didn't clash.
Like it wanted to be Breakfast Club. It wanted to be.
Well, not even that. It's just in the beginning it felt like, okay, we're taking this in a serious tone, do things more seriously with it, especially that opening where I was like, okay, we're showed Bryan Cranston as the original Red Ranger and the aliens, and I'm like, okay, this can kind of
That
work.
was a solid opening.
I'm like, yeah.
I really like that opening.
So I was like, maybe if they take it in this direction, it can work. But the more it goes on, you can tell, oh no, they still want that goofiness of the show.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're also like doing like tackling like real serious things with the kids. But then they're like, and then they do something like really goofy, and I'm like, it's not mixing. That's why but I'm saying if you already like love it, it probably like elevates it for you.
Yeah.
Like if you want that goofy or like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers shit, and then you also get the added benefit of, you know, the actors and some of the writing with the characters elevated a little bit.
Yeah.
Then you got the best of both worlds. But if you're looking at it just as a film, the tones just don't fit together.
Clash.
They clash big time.
Did you come out of this movie enjoying it?
I was entertained.
Okay.
Because for me, the stuff that worked, I enjoyed. Like I said, like I thought the actors did a good job. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed actually the whole Power Ranger stuff was probably stuff I enjoyed the least. I enjoyed them just interacting the most.
I liked when they were around that campfire.
Yeah,
towards the middle of the movie.
It's funny because of all the things that I thought would come out working, that was not one of them. I thought I was gonna have to like slog through it, like, okay,
hurry up, get to the actual Power Rangers.
Yeah, but I was like, no, like I really enjoy this shit, even though they get a little too melodramatic. But again, it's hard to tell. Is this a negative because the film's getting too melodramatic, or is it just being Power Rangers and being overly, you know?
Because sometimes they went that route in the TV show, you know. So it was kind of like, okay, sprinkle this element from this, sprinkle in that element, and they were taking different elements from the TV show, and they put it onto the big screen. I mean, and then. Of course, there was ultimate fan service moments that I completely gushed over. He said the thing, all right? He said...
He said the thing that I love already.
Jason
10 out of 10.
Jason said, it's Morphin Time. And I was like,
oh,
yay, he said the thing. And then they were morphin'. I'm like this, they're doing the thing. And then the Zords came out. And then I'm like this, they're in the thing. And then the song came on, and that's I think that's when I kind of like nerdily climaxed when I heard the song. and
you're in a kids film, man.
A
lot of kids.
And then it was cool seeing the original. It was cool seeing the original.
Oh, cameos! I knows the things that are on screen.
It was cool seeing the original Tommy, and it was cool seeing the original Kimberly.
For me, I like it all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it just that's what I was talking about, like the clash. Yeah, that clash.
Because you felt it was
it's
goofy.
like, we're dealing with like, you know, serious issues with these kids. Now look at these, you know, metal dinosaurs going everywhere with the giant gold thing with the wings. The Megazords. And even the names don't help. The names do not help your argument.
Some sort of Megazord.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but think of Will Smith's line. He was like, this is some sort of Suicide Squad.
and the thing is, like, and the reason why I think that stuff sort of didn't work is mainly because we're kind of like spoiled as far as like action. We get big giant blockbusters every year with great action, and this felt very subpar. Like, it was okay, but it didn't like blow my mind to see, you know, it wasn't like mind numbingly awesome stuff going on. I was just like,
people.
This is okay. Like, and for me, the things that made the Power Rangers fun and cool, especially the fight scenes, is just how ridiculous they were. Like, there was millions of them, and then the cool, crazy suits and sparks flying everywhere.
Yeah.
And just how ridiculous and sort of corny it was.
Although I do.
So, they have corny elements, but they're being serious with it at the same time. It's like, it's not mixing. It's
You know
Yeah.
what I did? You know what I did come out of this movie?
mhm.
I want donuts now.
Oh my god. See, okay. This is why I had a good time, because the stuff that worked for me worked, and
Yeah.
the stuff that didn't work, I was able to just be like laugh at and just roll with.
Like the
and just-
ridiculous product placement of Krispy
Yeah.
Kreme donuts.
I was just like, why?
What of all
Krispy Kreme.
franchises, Krispy Kreme.
But it does remind me of like old kids films.
Yeah.
Where like they just did not give a shit with the product placement. Like it was just so blatant and in your face and stuff like
Like
that.
somebody would be like lifting in mid frame
Yeah.
Lay's potato chips or something like that. You know, just stuff like that. It was kind of like that scene in Wayne's World where like.
But see this is why it's so difficult. I don't know if they did that on purpose as like a sort of like sarcastically or making fun of the way that would happen in old kids films like in the 90s.
Yeah.
Or is it really just that bad?
It's almost dying.
Um,
So final thoughts on the movie.
like I said, if you want to see a Power Rangers film, you should walk away happy. I
Okay.
think. And if not, I don't think you need to see it really.
I love the movie. And
What a surprise!
my nerd appetite was satisfied.
It is never satisfying.
I want to see the sequel because Tommy's gonna be in it. Yes, let's do it. Anyway, I'm Kyle Lara. This is Red Spotlight Entertainment. This is Peter Martinez. We'll check you guys out later under the spotlight. Like, comment below, let me know. Anyway, catch you later. Bye.